Hello and welcome to Level 0 to Foothold in Icarus. In this particular video, what we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new character with absolutely nothing, and we are going to go from level 0 to having all of our survival needs met, a base up and running, and getting an initial foothold in Icarus. From there, you can choose which area you want to specialize in and work from. We're going to do this in open world. When I started playing the first time, I started in open world, got up to around level 25, got a feel for the game and all that, and then I started doing missions. To me, it seems like a better way to approach it. Some of the missions, even the beginning ones, are extremely difficult for level 0. We're going to build in sticks because I have found a particular place I think would make an interesting build location, so we're going to start from there. We're going to go ahead and go on easy mode for this because this is about tips and tricks more so than hardcore survival. Once you get an idea of how things work and all of that, you're more than welcome to restart a new world higher up if you would like. We're going to go with the Styx open world, and we're going to drop into the Great River. The place I have in mind to build is somewhere down in here. Go ahead and let the game build our world and get us dropping. Okay, we are down on the planet. So, first thing we're going to start doing is collecting items. In the very beginning, that's how you level, is by picking up items in the area. These little blue rocks here, oxide deposits, they're very important for our early survival. Our entry-level tools are going to be stone and stick based. So picking up stones is pretty important. To start off with, you end up picking up quite a few of those off the ground just to get you going, but it won't be too long and you'll be able to mine large deposits of it, so you won't have to be picking up all the individuals. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our inventory. So we're going to go ahead and take the oxide and we're going to put it in the oxygen slot on our suit. So currently we have the ability to craft a stone axe and a pickaxe. So we're going to go ahead and do the pickaxe. And we'll go ahead and craft the axe. You can place these anywhere in the hotbar down at the bottom that you want to work with. I typically put my stone axe and axe in 3 and 4. So now that we've got these, instead of picking up individual stones, we can mine rocks. Unfortunately, we still have to pick up the fibers off the ground. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're over here. The location we want to build at should be down in here somewhere. So if you bring up your map and you double click on your map, you can place a marker. That will help you with navigation. So we want to start heading in this general direction. These berries are very good early food source, so whenever you see those, you want to pick them up until you at least have a few stacks of them. Pumpkins are good. For the most part, the vegetable type items are going to be stamina related, not as much health. Health comes in later when we start getting meat and being able to cook. This is a large oxide deposit, so now that we've got our pickaxe, we can go ahead and mine this. There we go. Now we've got this to go up to a max of 50, but 33 will last us for a while, so we shouldn't need to worry about that for a little bit. Fall damage in this game is pretty big, so try to avoid that if you can. And let's start working our way down towards where we want to build our base and just pick up what we can along the way. One thing you can do as long as when you're just running around through the area is if you hold down your pickup button, you can just collect items as you're running. Soybeans are a good food source for early game, so go ahead and pick those up. Cocoa and coffee and the teas aren't really beneficial early on, so you can just leave those. Yeast isn't very beneficial this early on, so you can leave those. Tea bush can't use yet. Watermelons are a good source. The berries and the watermelons are good for helping you regain water. So we got our first level up. Go ahead and go into inventory and our talents. It's kind of up to you. You can pick what areas you want to concentrate on, but to start off with, I'm going to start working on combat. I find bows are pretty good early on. They're going to be your main distance weapon unless you want to get into spears. That's up to you. Firearms we don't get till later, so it's not worth putting any spec points in there. Under survival, some of the resource options are good. Once again, it depends on how you want to specialize. But for now, we're going to grab the movement speed because we do have to do quite a bit of running. At this stage in the tech tree, we are going to grab the stone knife because you have to have a knife in order to get any food. We're going to go ahead and grab the wood bow and the stone arrow as well. And we should have enough to be able to craft those. So we're going to go ahead and craft our bow. And we're going to craft our knife. And then we're going to come in here, craft up 18 arrows. That should get us some pretty good spot. And we're going to keep running for a little bit here, picking up stuff as we go. Whenever your stamina depletes, just slow down to a walk, let it recharge, and then you can start running again. Check our map, so we still got a fair ways to go to get down here. Get up here around this corner. So let's go ahead and get some buffs going. So we get 50 to maximum stamina for the wild berries. We get a little extra health from the pumpkins. And we'll hold on to the watermelons till our water gets a little bit lower. So right now we'll go ahead and grab the soybeans for one additional buff. Right now, chances of being able to get large deer are pretty low, so I probably wouldn't attempt to hunt them quite yet. So on these shorter ones here, when you click them, you'll notice you get one stick and some fiber. On these, the bigger ones, like this, give you mainly fiber. But every now and then you will see these smaller trees. You get these, and that gives you primarily stick. Does give you some fiber. You may have heard that sound there in the game, the not quite a boing, but kind of close. That was letting us know that one of our food buffs ran out. So we can go in here and look. We still got the berry effect. We'll go ahead and do soybean. You see that runs for about 60 seconds. So as we're running along though, we do want to keep an eye out and see if we can maybe find some of the little goats. Those are usually something we can hunt pretty easily at this time. A lot of times you can find them along the riverbanks. You hear wolves in the background. So we kind of want to keep an eye out for those. The place we want to build is going to be on this side of the mountain. Sounds like possibly a bear in the area somewhere. We want to be kind of careful of that. Getting kind of close to where we're going to build, so let's go ahead and start picking up some wood. Also, cutting down trees is one of the best early game XP sources there is. That and hunting. So far we haven't seen anything we can hunt, so go ahead and pick up some of these and continue working down to our place we want to build. You can kind of get started a little bit quicker if you just start your build kind of by where you drop. So we are slowing our progress down a little bit, trying to get to this one specific area. Pick up some stuff here and there, just help XP a little bit. Alright. Let's see if we can find the magic spot in these rocks. There it is. We are going to build up in there. Now to start off with, I'm not sure if there's a way we can get up there without having some building options open, but let's give it a try. So to start off with, we're probably going to end up just building down here towards the bottom of it until we can get up to the level where we can open up wood structures. We're going to skip thatch because thatch is not really beneficial. So we're going to go ahead and start just collecting trees. If you look up in the top left corner, you can see how much experience you get from doing things. So you get 300-ish experience from the initial chop of the tree, then we pick up 100 XP every time we chop up a log, and then we pick up more XP from picking up the sticks on the ground. So that's why I was saying cutting trees is one of the best ways to gain your early levels. The other thing we want to keep an eye out here is before too long we are going to end up getting some storms in. So what we're going to do until we can get to wood structures is we're going to be living in a rock. So let's go ahead and chop this stuff and make it where we can get out of the storms as they happen. Trick here is to stay crouched. If you don't stay crouched, down, you'll end up digging out too high and you'll blow out the top, and then you won't get your protection from the storms. if you look now, we are completely covered from the storms. If one comes in, so this is going to be our temporary house. Open this up a little bit. And the other thing that we can do is we can come out here on the sides. So we've got 200 trees. We can come into our crafting and we can make a couple of wood piles. Speaking of storms, you'll see we got some minor showers approaching. So if you look up in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a bar moving across the top, and it's flashing storm incoming. When that cloud with the rain hits, it'll start raining, and then you'll see that the bar gets a little bit darker over time. That shows you the severity. So here comes our light showers, and coming in shortly after that, they'll start getting heavier. But we're going to go ahead and stack our wood piles right down here at the base of our rock. Help give us a little more space. We're going to come cut down a couple trees until we start getting storm exposure, so I can show you what that's about. You do want to watch as you're cutting your trees and watch which direction they're falling, and make sure you are not in the path of the falling tree. Otherwise, you will get damaged. So you'll start seeing in the upper middle a bar filling up where it says storm exposure. As that fills up, you'll start having more negative effects from the storm. It affects your stamina to start off with, and then eventually, if you stay in it long enough, it will actually start taking health. In one scenario, I did die due to storm exposure, trying to run back to my base, and I literally died like 10 steps away from my front door. We'll let the storm exposure go a little bit more. Wait till we're getting into the orange area. There we go, we got another level up. Alright, so as your storm exposure builds up, you'll see if we come in here, duck down, run into our rock, all of a sudden the storm exposure start lowering. It's because we're getting protection from the storm by the rock that we're in. And if we look down the bottom left corner of the screen, we can see that we are starting to go through some food and some water now. So we'll go ahead and catch up on those. And so you'll notice on the food here, these lines, this one's green, these have different colors with the bar going down. When they go all the way down, they will spoil and turn into this. The way it works is it spoils from the top of the stack down, one item at a time. Go ahead and catch up on these. Now, the big thing we're waiting for on our tech tree, we do need a campfire. We're going to want a bedroll when we can get one. But the big thing we're trying to hold out for at this time is make sure that by the time we reach level 5, we want to make sure we have enough points available to get the beam, the wood floor, the wood wall, and the door would be nice. So we want to try to make, at sure minimum, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points available when we hit hit level 5. Currently we're at level 2, so we got a few levels to go. We've got another talent point, so I'm going to go ahead and put another one into movement speed. And then under solo, we're also going to pick up, for now, let's get melee damage. So if we do have to fight anything with the knife, we get a little more damage out of it. Storm's passed over. It looks like we can make 3 more of those, so we're going to go into here, craft, max, craft. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's a very large bear right outside our cabin. We're gonna try to conceal ourselves for now and let him go ahead and hopefully wander away. Let's see if we can get put that out there for now. Okay, he's wandering off that way. We're just gonna sit back here and hide for a little bit. Just go into crafting. Let's go ahead and craft our campfire since we got the materials. And since we get experience for crafting, we'll go ahead and that bear is not going to leave yet. It's wandering down there a little further away at least. Bear is not something we can do enough damage to really fight. There's some tricks to fighting them, but at this level we're just going to end up dying. Okay. Alright. This appears to be getting in our way now, so we're going to go ahead and collect this. And we need to recraft craft it. And then we're going to go ahead and deploy it. And what I'm trying to do here is use these wood piles to help increase the size of our location a little bit. Alright, so let's go down here since Mr. Bear has wandered off and grab some more trees, get some more levels going. So we're starting to get pretty low on water here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drink out of the river and hope we don't get dysentery, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. It's just something you got to deal with from time to time. Oh! Not sure how we got away with that, but oh wow, and a jaguar too. This is not going to go well. Try not to run into the bear at the same time. Okay, the bear's over there. Let's come over here, get in the water. Let's go ahead and drink while we're at it. I think that jaguar just despawned. Nope, there he is. first jag. Now we're going to come down here, hold F to skin. Fighting bears, jaguars, and wolves in the water can be a very good thing. It's a lot easier to, it slows them down to a slower pace where they're not going to outrun you. So it is a good strategy to use. Alright, it's getting kind of dark. Let's get back over here. Got another weather event coming in. We're good on water now. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Destroy those because you can't use them. Destroy that. We are out of oxide, so let's run over here to our blue rock. Slap this into here. Let's try to build up a couple of these real quick if we can. Start getting this built up a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick this one up. Go ahead and crawl back into here some. Okay, we're in our base. Let's go ahead and put down our campfire. Let's see if it's going to work here. I'm hoping those wood piles will help shelter it. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to come back and pick this up. Spot. All right, let's see if we can widen this up some. This is very hard to do in the dark. I'm trying to be careful and not go too far. See if that's enough space. we're just gonna have to ride this out in the dark for now. Let's look in our inventory. See what we got to work with. Let's go and consume that. Consume that. Consume that. Let's consume another one of these. Destroy this. Let's go ahead and make this for now. As long as we're here, let's repair our tools. Let's craft this. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this. You've got this L slot, which you can put your light on. When you do, it attaches it to your belt so that you can still have your hands free. Now that we've got a little bit of light in here, let's see what we can do about getting a fire going in our shelter. Just gonna go to make it a little bit wider. And we're gonna have to go out and look for some more oxide here in a minute. Let's try to get this fire going so we can get some actual meat cooking. There we go. Go ahead and put some of that in here, put this meat in here, and get this cooked up before it goes bad. Now we need to come out here. That's sulfur. A lot of times you can find your oxide along rock faces, so it's always a good place to look. That's going to be silica. And pick up a few of these loose ones just for now. Put those in here, but what we really want is another oxide rock. Sulfur oxide. Health, stamina. We'll go ahead and grab a couple of these. Okay, only 2 more levels to go before we can actually start building. Let's go ahead and place this in here. check our food. Any of it cooked? It is. We're gonna go ahead and leave this slide on for now, since it is only 10 o'clock at night. Make it so we can find our way home a little easier, but we're gonna come over here. Widowmaker. That's why I say you gotta kind of keep an eye on what the trees are doing after you chop them down, and make sure you move out of the way, because early levels where you don't have a lot of health, they can kill you, or they can give you a concussion, and concussion is not good. And at this stage, we don't have access to any medicines, so you just have to put up with the debuff till it goes away. Let's go grab another tree. Okay, over encumbered. Let's go ahead and actually consume a piece of real meat. Let's get some more food buffs going. Now you can see over there why we left the fire going. Makes it easy to find your stuff in the dark. This may be a rough jump to make. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. See if we can find a low spot around here to get out of the water a little easier. Yeah, why couldn't you do that over there? Alright, let's go back over this way, see if we can get out. And let's split the stack, and we'll drop this. Then we will at least be able to run and jump. Turn our light back on. To turn the light on and off, you just use the letter L. Okay, let's come over here. Make some more of these up. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if it's going to let us, but what I'm trying to do is help expand our shelter out a little bit. Okay. Kind of hoping that it counts as a roof, and then we can have our fire in here. Let's see if we can do some nighttime hunting, maybe find... Not the best idea ever. And we got our first bear. Go ahead and take all. Our knife's gonna break. Let's repair that. Right now we're getting hit by the piranha, but this bear kill is pretty big. Looks like there's a Komodo dragon up there too. Alright, let's see. Turn this back on. Inventory. And we got the fur we needed. Now we can craft a bedroll. And let's see if this will count. Not enough room. Okay, let's escape it. Let's do this then. Let's go this way. Let's pick this up. F. Take that, destroy this. Okay, looks like we need a little more space for that to work. these small little rocks jutting out somewhere. That may have been it. Alright, let's try this again. You know what, we are just not going to worry about that for now then. Okay, now Komodos are one animal you do not want to drag to the water because they are very fast in the water. Let's go ahead and get some meat going again. That's a bad place to put that. Let's go over this way. Go ahead and throw that in. Let's put the fatty T-bone in, then the regular meat. Go ahead and activate. Let that cook up. Go ahead and eat the soybean for now. We'll have some good meat in a little bit. Let's see if we can get any early morning hunting in. Okay. I think we may have lost our kill. Oops. Got a wolf over here. Why in the world? wall, collect the bones. So at this stage, the main thing is we just need to hit level 5. And the best ways to level up is cutting trees and hunting. Okay, so here's another little trick. So right now we've got our bow drawn back. If we tap the letter R, that will undraw the bow. It's a good way to save your arrow so you don't have to just shoot it. Let's come in here. We should have some food to go up and some food ready to come off. Let's go ahead and organize this a little bit. Berries first. Let's swap these around because we want the better meats when you can get them. So if we look, we've got this fatty T-bone, which came from the bear. It's a prime meat, so it gives you stamina, health, and regeneration. Same for the stringy meat. The regular meat just boosts your health and health regeneration, and then the berries just do our stamina. Now we can have 3 different buffs going at any given time, so we can do wild berry, stringy meat, and then regular cooked meat. And you'll see we've got these 2 bars here. This last one is the cooked meat, so it gave us a little bit of health, but the stringy meat gave us a lot. Let's see, let's go back up here, take a look in here. We're at level 3. We've got 3 points currently available. So 4 would be 3, so that'd be 6. 5 would be another 3, so that'd be 9. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that leaves us 5 we can spend. Let's go ahead and start picking up some armor. And these are just based off fiber, so should have quite a bit of that. And if we look at our inventory now, we've got these. We still need our arms and feet. We'll pick those up. Once we get our level 5. Let's go ahead and cut down some more trees. level to go. Probably be best now to start looking at doing some hunting. Let's see if we can make any more piles. I think the bird must have flew into our fire trying to steal our food. Let's get this out of here before it attracts anything else. Let's come in here and pick up the rest of our meat. Let's go ahead and deactivate our fire for now. Another thing we probably want to do at this stage is go ahead and set up a map pointer to help keep track of where we're at, because we want to go venturing out looking for some hunting. Let's try to get down in the water. Let's take all, collect our bones. We got a wound, so we need to fix that. Let's go ahead and grab this. Try to get out of here. I was hoping not to have to pick this up yet, but we'll go ahead and do it and get this fixed. Repair knife, repair bow, repair pickaxe, repair axe. We need to go find some oxide. So let's head over here. Let's go ahead and boost our stamina. It's another oxide. Okay, get some oxide back in our suit. Food and water's good. We're about a fourth way to level 5. Let's go. Nope. Don't do enough damage even with the stealth attack to kill a deer yet. We'll need to get some better bow, which we'll get shortly after we get the building going. Where you at, you little boogers? Let's see. Let's come up here. Should have a couple floaters. I think I hear another jaguar around somewhere. We're starting to run a little low on arrows. Probably gonna start crafting some of those. Come in here. We'll do max. See that one jaguar and the goat. Those two alone gave us about halfway to our level 5. So if we can find a couple more. There you are, you turds. Let's see if we can get some more fishies. Oh, our knife broke. Let's get out of here. Oh, we are out of stone. Let's pick up one. Get our knife repaired. It's kind of important we keep those going. Start to head back towards base. Activate that. Throw some fish on there. Later on, you do need charcoal if you go into firearms. But by then, you will have so much. It's my experience, you'll end up with way more charcoal than you need for your ammunition. So, my opinion, don't spend the time saving it up. Let's go ahead and craft up another one of these. Help cut our weight down some. like to try and get a couple more kills, but I think we may go ahead and knock down a few more trees. Once we do start building would be pretty useful, so I'll just go ahead and stockpile that up. Probably get our next level from cutting trees. Get one decent game animal in here. Let's finish cutting these trees and then maybe we'll go see if we can get one more kill in. That should put us pretty close. Once we hit level 5, things can start picking up pretty quick because we'll have a lot of be able to start building base, get out from underneath the rock. Then from there, our next big level up is tier 2, where we get our base crafting bench. That's where the game really starts opening up. The beginning grind can be, well, it's a pretty significant grind. And I think we're going to be in a position where we're going to have to pop up on this other side. And then maybe drop a couple items to lose our over encumbered status. So let's look at what we got. Is that enough? No. Kind of don't want to split up any full stacks of that. Consume, 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 consume. I kind of hate doing this, but that's not even enough. Let's drop the full bundle of sticks. Try to remember where those are. Let's come over here. Max. scene. Let's see if we can come back over here, pick up the stuff that we dropped. This stuff is going to be important as well. Let's run down here again, see if we can maybe find another jaguar. Go take a look up here on this ridge, see if we can find anything. Let's let our stamina build up a little bit in case we do. There we go. And there's our level 5. That's the big one. We got 6 blueprint points available. That should give us what we need to start being able to build. Let's see about repairing this. And then let's get down off of here back to our base and see if we can start getting our building done. Let's see if we can get a boost to stamina here. I think we got stamina boost over here we can pick up. Movement speed. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Do you have 4 points available? Okay, next update we'll be able to get into that. Shot the Caludo on the nose. Alright, let's get back over here and start working on getting up there so we can start having a base. Let's go into our tech tree. Alright, so we will need this, 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 this. Let's go ahead and grab stairs and a door. Start here. Crafting. We are missing some wood, which we've got plenty right over here. Let's get this other meat on the fire going. Stupid birds trying to kill themselves. Let's go and destroy that because we can't use that. I think we're pretty much done with those. Let's pull this off, this off, this off. Put this back on the fire. Put this down here, this up there. Let's see what fish gets us. Health and stamina regeneration. That can be kind of useful. Let's move this over here. And let's go ahead and pick up one of these. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to work on building our stairway up from over here. So make max 5. Okay, super low on wood. We'll have to grab some more. Let's start with this. Let's build this into the rock a little bit. Can we? Let's see. Let's build this one. That one there, we don't need this one. Oh yeah, an important trick is when you are building, let's go ahead and go over here. So when you're building, when you don't need something, you point your cursor at it and you press the letter Y and it will pick it back up and put it into your inventory. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of those. Okay, we're going to come over this way. Crafting. Max. Let's go. Let's just go 6 for now. And let's go ahead and make a couple of these. Alright, so you are over here. And the reason I keep sticking these over into the side of the mountain here is for stability, to make sure that they are attached. Let's see. now let's deploy this, deploy one here, and we are in. Okay, so let's go ahead and put one more in here. We'll put one more of these up here, just so it's not overly crowded getting up and down. We may change those to stairs later, but right now I just mainly want to get this where we can start picking some stuff up and moving it up top. Okay, now we're over encumbered. And that's just the way it's gonna be. Work our way up here. Let's see. We're over by 16 kilograms. Alright, let's go ahead and just drop this. And then drop this. And we'll pick those up on our way back. Okay, let's place. Ooh. Ran a little too far, a little bit too fast. Alright, somewhere over here. Okay, let's go in here. We want 15 of these. What are we going to be short on? Probably wood. Yeah, wait a minute, I got a whole nother stack of 100. Oh, okay, that's from picking that up. Alright, so we got 16 of those. We want 6 of these. Okay, we'll grab 5 of those for now. And we'll pick up another stack of these. Go back into crafting. We need one more floor. And we need 10 walls. Gonna need more wood. We need 10 walls. Still need more wood. tin walls. And we need 6 of these. Alright, so while that's going, let's go ahead and head up top. And we'll start building our first portion of the base. Let's come in here to kind of the highest spot, and we will start deploying. Those may be placed in the wrong spots. Let's put these back up. Let's come back up here. Let's do it this way. Okay, let's grab this out of the way. Deploy. 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 Okay. Now, let's see, which way do we want to go from here? Let's go that way. We're gonna make this be our door. So let's deploy here. So when you're deploying, if you hold down the letter R, it will let you choose what that is. We're going to go ahead and make this one be a door. And we're going to make this be, these back ones be regular walls. The other thing is pay attention to which direction your arrow's pointing, because it's pointing the direction of the outside. I think we're gonna, we're gonna go ahead and leave that be a wall. That's a wall, that's a wall. I think we're gonna do, since this is where our main view comes from, anyways, we're gonna do these as corner windows. Yeah, that's what we'll do there. Okay, now we need to put some roof in. Looks like our roofs did not deploy. So let's come in here. We need 6. Alright, so we need more wood and more fiber. Oh, and we also want to put our extra actually, let's go ahead and destroy these, get back some of our resources. We're going to destroy the coffee beans, get those out of our inventory, destroy the spoiled plants. And then we're going to just go ahead and consume a couple of these just to give us a little extra water. We want to start these crafting. And then we're going to run down. Let's go ahead and pick up our fire. So let's grab all of our meat, destroy the charcoal, grab the wood. Looks like we've got a storm coming in, so we got pretty good timing getting moved up there. Let's come down here, get a drink. Hello, wolf. Skin him. Looks like we need some oxide, but I'm pretty sure we have oxide up in our base area. So we'll get up there and look for it. Let's get moving. One thing we do have to be careful of, since we are built with wood at this stage, wood will take weather damage. So we need to kind of pay attention to that when we're let's go. Yep, there's some oxide here. Turn our torch on. Let's go ahead and jump up into here. Should have... Where did our roofs go? This is interesting. So this does count as roof. It just doesn't count as walls. So in here with no roof on this, we are sheltered from the storm. If we come out here, we get storm exposure. Yes. Just get in there and I'll make some here shortly. Okay, crafting. Let's go ahead. What's our max now? 7, that's perfect. That's exactly how many we need. We are going to go ahead and deploy our bed and set our respawn point. We're gonna come over here in this corner. Deploy a fireplace. Activate that. Deploy. Let's go ahead and deploy our roofs. We'll fix this later. We still got a couple more pieces we need to learn. Let's get back over here. Let's change this to this. There we go. Crafting. Let's get over here and grab one of our piles of wood we brought up. I'll actually go ahead and grab both. And we're going to go ahead and do a door. Eventually we'll get some windows, but we haven't quite got that far yet. Alright, so we've got bed now, we've got a fire, we got food, we've got water close by. Next thing we need to work on is going to be getting a better supply of oxide. Let's see if we have another one up here. Oh, we've got our actual cave in here. Grab some more of those. Oh, there's another bundle of oxide. Give me a stamina boost so we can finish getting this done. This is kind of an interesting little nook. Pretty cool view. Okay, let's go ahead and put our oxide in. Got some on the ground. Let's grab some more fiber, because when you're building with wood, you do use a lot of fiber still. Okay, so we will want to grab this and this, but we also want bone arrow and bone knife, because the stone knife just breaks so often. So we'll probably grab next level up. We'll get bone knife and bone arrow. That takes us to 6. Then we'll grab the other 2 armors here. I'm debating on whether or not to go for this oxidizer at all, or just wait till tier 2, which we get at level 10. Because from there we can actually get the good oxide dissolver. This carry you through basically the rest of the game. But we've got a survivable situation here. What I'll probably do is build a set of stairs up here. Craft. Deploy. And we'll go ahead and make these stairs. I'm not sure where that went. I think we just built it into the wall. Actually, I'm not sure where that went. I think I built it way inside the rock, so we'll build another one. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, that helped a little bit. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning in the game. Let's go ahead and do something we haven't been able to do yet, and that's sleep. And now it's the next morning. I think we're going to call this part 1, and we'll be back with the follow-up, and I'm going to consider a foothold probably somewhere around 15, level 15, where you've got good oxygen, decent water, a good way to get food and all of that. So we'll do another episode on this. Thanks. Have a good day.